we will quickly go through the comparison you have tried to do amongst the top 3 or top 4 of top 3 and top 4 of the NDC against the top 2 of the MPP, or top 3. Yeah, top 2 of the MPP, which is
top 2.
Dr. Bawumia and Kennedy Agyapong. So the first one you did was to try to pitch Asiedu Nketia against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The results are that Bawumia is making 45%, while Asiedu Nketia is making 50%. If you put
in that race, you can see that.
Yeah, and at the same time, if you put the same person to Kennedy Agyapong is making lesser, just 1% less of what Dr. Bawumia is doing, and 1% is gone to Asiedu Nketia, which means that 1% that would have voted for Bawumia will move to Asiedu Nketia if it is Kennedy.
Yes, you know why?
Why?
Yes, and this is coming from Northern Bloc. The Northern Bloc. When Bawumia is not in the race, some of the NDC guys go for Bawumia, but when he's not in the race, they go back home.
Oh my goodness, I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this. Okay, so you see what's on the screen. You see that there was 50% for Asiedu Nketia, 45% for Dr. Bawumia. And this is, please, viewers, this is only if you're voting today. If we were supposed to vote for 2028 today, this is what you will see. And if these are the candidates, selected for the political parties, this is what you see. So it means that in 3 months' time, it can change. Even in a month's time, it can change, all right? And then we had the Asiedu Nketia and Kennedy Agyapong. Can we have that one too? Great. So you saw that Asiedu Nketia having 50% in the beginning with Bawumia shifted to 51% and 44%. So it means that there was some 1% swing. And that swing moved from Bawumia to Asiedu Nketia instead of Ken, if it's Ken that is in the race. All right. So,
yes.
Right. Now we do the same thing with Julius, Debrah, and Bawumia. And Bawumia is leading. Julius Debrah with Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong is leading. Bawumia is leading with 50%. Julius is doing 46%. Kennedy Agyapong is doing 49%. Julius is doing 46%. All of them not crossing the mark of 51 point something percent. All right. And if you did Forson and Bawumia, today I'm doing your work for you because you're not in the studio. If you did Forson and Dr. Bawumia and Forson and Kennedy Agyapong, Forson is doing 53%. And Bawumia is doing 44%. Forson against Kennedy Agyapong, Forson is doing 54%. Kennedy Agyapong is doing 42%. Can you explain the behavior of the voters' mentality as against Forson, Julius Debrah, and Asiedu Nketia? Because Forson is obviously doing better than the earlier ones we did compared to,
Again, it's a generational divide. The younger voters go to Forson in a large number than they were doing so against Mosquito and Debrah. So when you throw in the youth, the younger people, the numbers change dramatically.
So Haruna Iddrisu now killed it with 55%, whether against Bawumia or against Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong is doing 41%, Bawumia is doing 42%. And he is leading amongst the top 4 candidates of the NDC. And also still compared with the 2 candidates of the MPP, Haruna is topping with 55%. What does it mean?
It still goes back to the same point of the youthful exuberance of the leaders they want to see. But also in the case of Haruna, he gets a very solid support from the northern sector, completely good support. And that is why he's doing well above Forson at this stage.
Okay.